Nah, I know that's not in game for sure. I could open. Alright, there we go, we're up. YouTube for what channel? Because I have to have, like, the official site. I can't be watching off of someone else's channel. Alright. Call of Duty channel. What? What? Gotta hop on what? I'm on it. I'm on it. Yeah, live scene. I need to go here. Capture window. Yeah, I have it up right now. I'm just adjusting the page and all that. Oh, you're talking about those, the gunships. Alright, here, let's transition. Let me see if it's up for you guys. Can you see it? It should be transitioning here in a second for you guys. 131,000. Alright. Press play. Whoa. Yeah. Live chat thing. I'm gonna go here. I don't know. Yeah. I forget what these things are called. I'm pretty sure it's showing that humongous black triangle. You know that type of plane? The bomber or something like that. It's like a stealth. Yeah. Here. Well, if that sucks. Open to. Alright, so we have 9 minutes till a reveal. Wait. That's a map. I forget that. Oh, it's one of those. Uh-huh. That was a map that you play multiplayer. Dude, they're adding Summit back. Here, I'm gonna get some music playing, because there seems to be no audio for this at all. Why is it glitching out? Huh? Yeah. Alright, let me go. Warhogs could go that high. Could you see Spotify showing up on my screen? Alright, good. There we go.
Oh, cool. Bro, so there was a leak that said Miami was one of the maps, and they also brought back the Commando. That was a leak. I saw a leak about that one. Everybody's saying they can't wait for zombies and campers.
Campers are definitely gonna be a thing in every single COD game now.
There's a capture again. It's a new map. It's not the name of the maps, it's just what the maps are gonna look like. Oh, I can hear myself a little bit. You gotta turn down your volume a little bit.
I still don't have everything completely set up.
Yeah. Just a better output.
Yeah.
What do you think about this one? This output? Is this output too loud?
No, not really. I can't hear anything that you guys hear or whatever.
Oh, you can't hear the game?
Well, I could hear
Or trailer?
yeah, that's about it. That and you on Discord, and a little bit of the music. Here, I'm gonna refresh this. Alright. Let's go here, put this one.
We got two watching right now.
Yeah.
Bro, this game is gonna have so many people.
Yeah, I'm gonna be grinding out this one. I'm gonna try to get the mastery camo for this one. I quit with Modern Warfare because it's kind of pointless.
Because they keep on adding new guns?
Nah, that and plus I started like 5 months after the game came out.
What do you think about them keeping like the ranking system like it is right now instead of?
I don't like that. I want prestige.
Prestige takes a lot more work.
Uh-huh.
It takes a lot more work for prestige.
Yeah, I got prestige 27 in BO3, so I'm pretty sure I could do it with this one again.
Bro, don't prestiges go all the way up to like 1,000 or something?
It'd go up to infinite. I'm pretty sure I saw a guy that was prestige like 680 something.
Yeah, but like what master prestige?
I forget what master is. I think that's like above 100.
I think it's all actually.
Because when I got No, because when I had Prestige 27, I was in officer class of something.
Well, this one, every season, 155 levels, so I think it's better than Prestige. Because it goes from enlisted to off. It still does the same thing. It's just a little bit easier. Not too easy, but it's easier.
Alright, I'm gonna FaceTime Ryder, see if he's gonna be getting on. Warzone. We have 3 minutes till the trailer. So he's probably still asleep. He said that he'll be on as late as like 8:45, which is good because I'm gonna be watching this trailer a few times to pick out everything. I'm still trying to find out of like what they're flying over.
I think they're leaking the maps a little bit, like the map layout. That's what they're doing. Some, like they went over one. It looks like they're going over one right now. At 45.
I want them to actually do a really good Warzone map, or whatever it's gonna be called. Is the music and all that good or whatever?
I hear the lo-fi.
Well, you should. I'm not trying to have this. Is it loud though?
No, I can hear you over the lo-fi.
Alright, good. This is why I wish I had dual monitor, so I could still go on OBS without having to close this full screen.
If you didn't punch your monitor, you probably would have had that.
It wouldn't have worked. Because that's basically a TV. It's more of a TV than a monitor.
Oh, so it can't do dual?
I don't know. What was I doing? I'm not subscribed to Call of Duty. Whoops.
Oh shit. That just heard on stream. That's got.
Here, I'm gonna turn down the lo-fi. Alright, here we go. 32 seconds.
Did you hear me cuss or no?
Yeah.
Yeah, it went on.
There's Summit.
On stream.
Wait, is that Summit? No. Maybe.
Keep it full screen.
Yeah, I was turned down the music. 8, 7. Yeah.
Don't say anything, because remember, I'm on delay.
Okay.
Bro.
Alright, here we go.
Why?
Here we go.
13, 12, 11.
Here,
10.
shh.
Welcome to the multiplayer reveal of
I'm gonna turn this up a little bit.
Cold War. On behalf of the teams at Treyarch and Raven and all our development partners across the world, thank you for joining us. Today, we do a little recon across
Here, could you mute
all
yourself?
Black Ops Cold War multiplayer.
Yeah.
The world, the missions,
She's
the
talking right now.
weapons,
I'm
the
gonna hurry up
tactics,
and
the systems.
just turn off the
And
lo-fi.
you know, we'll make some fun announcements along the way. From here
It's
on
Von
out,
DeHart.
we talk directly to you, the best fans in gaming. Joining me throughout the show is a big cast of characters from across the studio, along with some of your favorite Call of Duty content creators and streamers.
Did you
One
notice
thing you've
how
come to
they have
expect
that
from the
whole
Black
area
Ops game
set
is
up
that
for
we are
it?
never quite satisfied with the status
The
quo.
whole back.
I like it.
We're always looking for a way to do
80s
better.
themed.
But some things shouldn't change, and for every multiplayer game we make,
Yeah, because the
one
game
thing
is
has
based in
how
1981.
we start things
Yep.
off. This is the worldwide debut of the Black Ops Cold War multiplayer trailer.
Dude, I'm so hyped. They made that so dramatic. Switch a shot. Switch. Thank you. Okay. There's the trailer. Let's go. 1983.
Threat neutralized.
You're here because you're the best special forces NATO has to offer.
We're all that keeps the world from turning to cinders, comrades.
We work off the books
Operate in the shadows.
to keep the wolves at bay.
Today, we reshape the world.
Miami. That.
I told you to shut up.
Let them come.
Big Papa took the war around. Jack no force of other crowd. Any repercussions in your mouth. Bitch clip all the time. Big Papa took the war around. Roll flows, and that's how it goes. Go, go, go! It's time to punch that time card. Secure the sub.
Let's go.
I'll take care of this.
Strike inbound. Evasive maneuver. Ah, shit. Soviet convoy disabled. I'll drive. Big Papa take the war around. And that's how it goes. Keep pushing. Yo, over here. Raw flows, and that's how it goes.
Holy crap.
Pre-order a digital copy and get early access to the
Pre-order.
open beta and instant access to the Woods Operator Pack in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
You just saw it. This is an unapologetically Cold War game set in the 80s, but it's still a Black Ops game. And for over a decade, we built our multiplayer experiences atop a core set of guiding principles. They form our pillars, deniable operations that deploy around the world.
Bro, that was
Signature
fire.
combat
I
tailored
know.
to how you play.
I told
Connected
you they were
experiences
bringing
that
back
deliver
Miami.
free, robust, ongoing content and integrate deeply into the next evolution of Warzone. Today, we're going
Bro,
to explore each of these facets
it reminds,
of multiplayer.
it
We're
reminds
going to show
me
you
of,
how this
like,
globe-trotting,
sorta like
cinematically
Battlefield
connected
4.
experience is our most immersive yet.
Don't ever
And
say
then
that.
we're going to show
It
it to you in
gives
a
me
way we never
Battlefield
could
vibes
before,
with all the
with a
cars
little
and
help from
stuff.
some friends. First up, the bedrock of Black Ops, deniable operations. These are the places in multiplayer you never saw and the things you never did. The missions that stay off the books and the targets
Like,
and
you
sources
know
that
what I mean with
stay
all the
off
vehicles and
record.
stuff?
The Cold
Yeah.
War we set out to build is realistic. It's plausible. Most importantly, it's inspired by a gritty historical tone that we've woven into every element of our game's world and story and gameplay. chaotic and always confidential, deniable ops lie at the heart of multiplayer, raising the bar while creating a clear and unique narrative that influences every bit of
Deniable operations.
For Black Ops Cold War, that world building drove each multiplayer level in 2 ways. With the signature level design you've come to expect, and by pushing the visual bar and immersing players into a narrative of unfolding events. The fight to recover a downed satellite in the Central African desert, battles that unfold on the neon-soaked streets of Miami's famed South Beach. Deniable ops are the Black Ops stories inspired by history, but forgotten by the history books. We've selected 5 maps to give you a small taste of the range of deniable ops awaiting in multiplayer. Later today, you'll see them playing. But here's a few of my teammates to share what they love most from how they were made.
My name is Brittany Beidelman. I'm a level designer.
I'm Kendall Snow, associate level designer.
I'm Brittany Perello, producer.
I'm Mac Utris, senior level designer.
In Satellite, a top secret American recon satellite
has lost power
and crashed in the deserts of Angola.
Bro, Miami literally
now
is based off of true, like, it actually happened.
What I love about Satellite is the fact that it's just this amazing natural space.
Because larger maps have more components, we can apply more details into maps like Satellite, which make them feel even more natural. The satellite at the center is like a king of the hill. Anyone who wants it has to run toward you because it's raised higher than the
Angola
rest
is
of the
based
map.
off of Satellite.
I'm usually playing one of 2 ways. All in, full ham, dying again and again. Or in objective modes, I'll flank and get the jump on people. Satellite scratches both of those itches. Even though it's an outdoor space, the map's 2 different regions mean I can play long and short range tactics.
I'll be honest, I am trash with the sniper rifle, but a shotgun, that I can do. I have always been a big fan of close quarters combat, and there is great cat and mouse style gameplay in Satellite.
The crashed satellite is a super fun spot to try and outplay your enemies. Predict which way they'll circle the debris to run up behind them, or just duck inside the satellite and take your shot.
This is going to be one of those classic Black Ops maps the world knows and loves for how quickly engagements fire up. East and West collide on the open seas in a top-secret mission.
Inspired by a real-life event, Project Azorian, CIA, JSOC, and Soviet forces converged to recover a sunken prototype nuclear Soviet submarine from the ocean floor.
The calm waters of Armada explode into massive naval conflict as players battle for control of large naval vessels.
With no lanes walling you in, players can engage on ships' decks, in the water, and on vehicles like wake runners and gunboats. Armada is chaos in the best way.
This really cool map that gives this amazing sense of exploration. There are so many little individual areas to find and new ways to surround or flank your enemies and get the upper hand.
Oh, the North Atlantic one is probably going to be my
Has
favorite.
been discovered right in the heart of the USSR,
or
in the
satellite.
shadow of Moscow's opulent train station. With Spetsnaz dispatched, the area has gone hot.
So the Moscow map is set in the dead heart of a big city. So you're wandering through these streets with a bunch of cars, and there's tall buildings on either side of you.
There's this sense that you've been dropped into a point in history.
First thing I do is run right to the center because that's where all lanes cross in the Moscow map. And eventually, it doesn't take long, people are going to run through the metro station. So you can just sit there and wait, but chances are there's going to be people running right into your line of fire right off the bat.
It's a classic 3-lane map where teamwork really makes the dream work.
January 17, 1984. This location is heavily influenced by Miami's famous, or perhaps infamous, Ocean Drive. This is a night map, but one unlike players have seen before.
You can sneak through dark, shadowy alleys, go out onto the beach, out into the ocean.
You can dive in the water and wade along the coast to get the drop on the other side.
Or you can just go right down the street and bask in the neon light.
The first time I played through Miami, I could hear this 80s nightclub music playing through the walls of one of the buildings. The little details make it lifelike, and it becomes this joy to experience.
Basically, my goal is to never be on the main street in the center because that is sniper heaven and that is Brittany hell. So I always go and try to flank and get those snipers from the back.
Our art and design teams worked really hard to bring the best possible night
Dude,
experience
that map
to the
looks
players.
amazing.
You'll see that play out when you sneak in the shadows on the beach or engage enemies in the center strip.
It really makes people feel like they're in Miami
Which one?
in the 80s.
Miami
it's
map.
pretty cool.
Well, I saw it got leaked before this one came out.
In Crossroads,
Before this came out,
NATO
and
has
it
learned
looked
a large
exactly how they
Soviet
said
missile
it would.
convoy is on its way to the border.
Special Forces dispatch alongside MI6 to
I think it's gonna
ambush
be
the
worth it.
convoy and secure the weapons before all hell breaks loose.
Soviet convoy disabled.
It's one of our most cinematic maps with a boots on the ground feel that feels pulled from the campaign.
Your team will want to hold down and protect its own outpost to guarantee access to one of these tanks. But infantry combat doesn't take a backseat in Crossroads, as natural terrain and foliage masks movements and provides tactical advantages.
There's a bunch of snowmobiles when you first spawn, and it's a mad dash to grab one. And now, running people over with the snowmobile is my favorite thing to do.
Each environment changes the dynamic of
Great,
how you
another
play
way to
and
die.
caters to unique loadouts. Crossroads is a bigger map, and that allows you to play the way you want to play.
The beaches of Miami, a frozen
Bro,
over lake,
that's
the open
these are
ocean.
probably gonna be my
Our visual
favorite modes,
research
like the
department
deniable
racked
mission,
up miles
the
visiting
operations.
them all. Because if you're going to deploy around
Those
the
are
globe in
probably
this
gonna be
game,
my favorite.
that required them to do the same. The mission for our artist is
But
absolute authenticity.
I want to see how
Step
they do
one in that
Warzone
process
now.
is photo scanning thousands of real-world objects, terrains, and materials. Those assets ensure our upgraded, physically based renderer delivers the best-looking Black Ops yet. True 4K, high dynamic range with a true color and tone, ray tracing on systems that support it, photometric lighting courtesy of our Luminaire system, and overhauled contour terrain system. The result is gritty, it's believable, I dare say it's got ambience. Most importantly, it sets the perfect stage for multiplayer combat. On that note, here's Matt with more on the modes and missions ahead.
We've talked a little bit about where you'll play, but let's talk about what you'll play when you get there. In Black Ops Cold War, our classic game modes are returning and they're better than ever. From the tried and true Team Deathmatch, Domination, and Search and Destroy, to the return of the competitive game mode Control, we've taken a fresh eye to all of your favorites. We're encouraging more meaningful gameplay with larger capture zones and Domination. We're updating spawn systems in Hardpoint. And now we show you where the next Hardpoint will spawn so you can regroup, rotate, and set up for the next flight.
Do you have 2 accounts
Across
on
all of our classic
Discord
modes, we're working hard to make
What was that?
I think you have 2 accounts on Discord.
Yeah.
the most rewarding and competitive multiplayer experience.
Do I unadd one or what?
Only follow this one.
Alright.
Yeah. And while your go-to modes are coming back better than ever, let's talk about the innovative new modes you'll be going to next. With that, let me introduce you to my teammate Marquise Gladney, who's here to tell you about the brand new multiplayer experience we call VIP Escort.
VIP Escort began with a question. How can we create a game mode inspired by the kind of real-life, totally true, but completely redacted Black Ops that first inspired this franchise? The result is Extraction in its purest form, a new 6-on-6 objective-based game mode we call VIP Escort. In Black Ops, we normally task you with fighting,
VIP
but
Escort?
VIP Escort turns that on its head with a new mechanic. If you're selected as the VIP, your #1 job, it's to live. In this team-based op, your team will try to escort you off the map or eliminate the other team trying to stop you. As VIP, you'll skip create a class, you're too important after all. Instead, you'll deploy with a kitted out pistol, a smoke grenade, a spy plane for team intel, and a whole lot of hope that your team knows what the hell it's doing. The mission? Stay alive and escape the map. To do so, you'll need to reach one of 2 possible exfil sites, which rotate over the course of the match to keep teams on their toes. There are stakes here. If you die, that ends the round. But team up and you can get your squad back on their feet quickly via last stand and revive. Each team's choices and tactics create layers of strategy and counterplay, injecting the best of Black Ops themes directly into this
Escort looks
competition.
amazing.
Will your team pull Cold War mind games and misdirection by splitting up the squad to draw fire and create distractions for the VIP? Or is a full-on assault more their style? Will they travel ahead and scout, run protection detail, or take a bullet for you Secret Service style? My personal keys to victory? I stick close and escort the VIP and defend them at all costs. If the VIP doesn't make it out alive, it won't matter if you do. This new deniable operation only scratches the surface of what it means to play Cold War multiplayer.
Up next, we want to share another new way to play that goes above and beyond that classic 6v6 experience you've come to expect. Combined Arms is where multiplayer gets bigger and badder, bringing together the best of multiplayer's large-scale battles by combining infantry and vehicular gameplay into a single cohesive combat experience. In Combined Arms Domination, players will deploy into 12 versus 12 battles, each customized and unique to its own environment. But these battles aren't just bigger or more chaotic. We've worked hard to ensure the 2 levels of boots on the ground and all-out vehicular warfare complement and enhance one another on each map. Tanks, snowmobiles, wake runners, gunboats, and more. These vehicles amplify the action, sure, but they also create jaw-dropping moments right in the middle of the fight.
Combined Arms Domination is like conflict.
The way I personally play Combined Arms depends on my mood. If I'm going for the win, it's rally time, and I'm pushing to capture every objective on the map. Whether that means loading up a gunboat on Armada or popping smokes so my team can cross the frozen lake in Crossroads, I'm putting my try-hard pants on and making it happen. And that's the thing, in Combined Arms, almost anything can happen. I'll seek out fun moments that aren't possible in other modes, like ziplining onto the enemy ship and seeing how long I can last before getting taken out. At launch, you can expect even more Combined Arms maps and modes, each tailored and tuned to bring the most fun, frenetic action this format can deliver. Take Armada, our most unique map to date. You saw earlier that the only life preservers on this sea-based map are your tactics, as each capture zone requires a different approach. Will you attack surgically with a 2-seater wake runner, gather your squad and storm the main ship? From ziplines that traverse the map to all new naval tactics, Armada is Combined Arms Domination realized, bringing high stakes, high-speed combat to the high seas. On Crossroads, you'll trade your wetsuit for a snowsuit, fighting for control of Soviet bunkers across the frozen tundra. With high-powered tanks patrolling the frozen lake and surrounding roads, you'll need to choose how to take on those slow movers. So whether you're hopping onto a snowmobile for a quick flank or rolling up your sleeves and sticking on some C4, the story is yours to write in Combined Arms Domination. That's it for Deniable Operations for now. We ziplined, crossed frozen lakes, and dipped into Miami's beaches. That's really just the start of the full Deniable Ops experience. Add up the work on your favorite classic game modes to the arrival of new modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination, and it all stacks up to our most ambitious multiplayer yet. One you can play any way you want and in new ways you never expected. If you're a Call of Duty League fan, we have a bunch of new stuff lined up just for you. Stay tuned. This may be a multiplayer game built for everyone, but these will be your Deniable Operations. And now, I'll turn it over to Tony to talk about what we mean when we say signature combat.
Thanks, Matt. Now, a lot has changed for us since the first Black Ops game. From our development pipelines to totally new technologies, but some things haven't changed. And after over a decade of making Black Ops games, we're more inspired than ever to keep honing
Come on,
in
what guns are we gonna get?
Classic Black Ops feel, all while taking it to new heights. Now we know that to you, combat is more than just pointing and shooting. It's about how your operator moves and reads through your surroundings. It's feeling the power of your weapon, how it reacts in your hands. It's the sound of bullets storming past you, the rattle and bang of firing your weapon. In Cold War, we're back to plausible, authentic, boots-on-the-ground combat, and that has allowed us to not only refine the feel of the game, but build on all the classic foundations of Black Ops. Heads-up gameplay, automated healing, and grounded movement. Keeping your player experience in the front of our minds has also inspired a fresh wave of thinking across our creative class and score streak system, where we're introducing features that bring unprecedented transparency to your planning and cinematic wow moments to when you're playing. Now, innovating systems while still capturing that signature Black Ops super smooth feel is a notoriously tricky thing to get just right, and we put everything we have into it for each game. This is an absolute team effort, so I brought some of my friends from the combat team to help tell you about our initiatives for this game and how they've resulted in signature combat that feels just right. Here's Max Porter to start us off.
We've taken lessons learned from across Black Ops and the entire Call of Duty franchise to land on a truly best-in-class weapon experience. The gun is almost always right in front of you and must look great. From a gun seams down
Some
to its
people
grime,
said they
the
were
level of detail in
taking
Black
off
Ops
like
Cold
the,
War has never
for
been
this
higher.
game they were taking
Our
the
weapons also need to move in a realistic manner.
the 5
You'll feel it in this game,
pieces
whether
of
you're clocking
equipment
from
and
long
stuff
range
out.
or firing from the hip. When we think about a gun, we think about the way it looks, the way it's going to move, but a big part of a gun's personality is the sound that it makes. It's like the bark of a dog. We're sort of imagining all these guns as characters. That just adds to that level of realism and that sort of immersive quality that is unique to Call of Duty. It's this multifaceted approach to how weapons look, animate, and sound that together defines the feel of Cold War's signature gunfighting experience. Here's Alvin with a debrief on some of the other combat systems waiting for you in Cold War.
Alright, so it seems like their guns are like more kitted. So I think they're gonna get rid of the max of 5 and just make it to where you do one of each part. Or whatever you would call it.
The one of each, like under barrel.
Yeah, so you could do like what you call it, like slide hand, then you could do some sort of stock, like you could do every single thing possible.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be a little bit overpowered.
It might be.
Let's talk
They
about two
they
of the
might
most
change
significant
that
and
later
impactful
on, who
features of
knows?
multiplayer. Create a class and score streaks. Our goal with Create a Class in Cold War is to empower you
Alright,
without
here we go.
making
We're about to
trade-offs.
find out.
This year, better starts with simple. Create a Class will be a slot-based system. No longer governed by allocations or the Pick 10 system, you'll always
Create a
boast
class.
No,
full
there's
class,
still 5.
Primary, secondary, lethal, tactical, field
Same.
upgrade, and a set of perks. Field
It's all the
upgrades
same.
are items placed in the world to give your team an advantage. You can earn them solely based on time, not score. And they are the only type of game content that works in a cooldown that lasts after death.
Oh,
Now,
it's almost
wild cards
exactly
are
like
back.
it.
In this system, in
Wild
every
cards,
class,
let's go.
You can pick one of 4 wild
Bro,
cards.
they
that let you do
they
things
freaking
like
put
load your primary
cold-blooded in the
weapon with
yellow
up to
one.
8
Wait,
attachments.
one sec.
Carry up to 6 perks. Double the number of lethals and tacticals
Field
you
mic,
have, or
SAM
carry
turret,
3 primary
proximity
perks
mine.
from any mix of categories. Of course, a key component of
turret?
Create a Class is
Wait,
the
wait,
gun.
wait, 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 wait. What guns were those right there?
Let's go.
You can pick one of 4 wild cards that let you do things like load your primary
Gunfighter,
weapon with up to 8 attachments,
perk green,
Why
carry
can't
up to
I-
6 perks,
danger
double
close.
the number
Did.
of lethals and tacticals
Well,
you have,
great.
or carry 3 primary perks from any mix of categories.
Here, I want to see what guns they
Key
just
compo-
displayed. Alright, so the XM4, the Krig 6, AK-47, the Type 15.
Bro, I
Component
think
of
they're
Create a Class
take out the
is
car.
the gunsmith.
Yeah, I heard that the Car 98 is on
In Black Ops Cold War, there are more optics
I
and
wonder about what
attachments
they're
to
gonna
unlock and
switch it with.
configure than ever before. Every primary weapon can be customized with 54 attachments across 8 different nodes or attachment points. With
Yeah,
at
so
least
it's
6
5.
options per attachment.
So
By
it
Wait,
default, you can equip 5 attachments.
I'm looking at the
or
things.
8
It goes.
Wait, wait, wait,
offline.
wait,
Wild
wait,
cards.
wait, wait. One sec, one
For
sec.
the first time,
Bro, you're
Gunsmith will
interrupting
show
me.
you what equipping an attachment does as a positive or negative percentage. You can now build backwards, specking out the perfect gun for results you want to see.
So
in the field.
SMG,
This takes the
tactical
guesswork
rifle,
out of the system.
LMG, light machine gun, and
And helps us
Oh, I
on our
think they actually
never-ending
kept the car
quest
in.
to make the most balanced Call of Duty game you've ever played. There's one more thing I need to talk about. First up, we've updated score streaks so that earned score is kept through death. This change gives all players a chance to engage with score streaks.
Come on,
One of
is
the
the
most
nuke
visceral
still in
and
here?
fun experiences across multiplayer's signature combat.
And
If you do
bro.
go on a streak and string together multiple kills before your own death,
Here, mute your mic.
streak score bonuses help you earn into those higher-powered score streak tiers. To prevent score streak spam, each score streak will go on a cooldown after it's used to pace out frequency. So, what score streaks are we talking about? Well, your favorites are back, but we've also got a few surprises. Score streaks in Cold War can be used in all the classic ways. To aid in taking an objective, to save your team, to break up the pace of the game.
Bro, are you
with a fun
freaking
new
kidding me?
experience. We've also tailored strategy into the system.
That's some
The
BS.
score streaks can often be neutralized with a counter score streak. And now I'll pass
They
it over
keep
to
the
Sunny
score
to share
streaks
more about
with,
our
even if you die.
and how they move in Black Ops Cold War.
Like, even if you, like...
Do they have that in this con?
Elites, covert, powerful. When you play as a Cold War operator,
No, like,
you
that's
won't just
not what
step
I'm
into the
talking
boots
about.
of a
I think
highly
you were
trained
talking about,
precision
like,
instrument.
you can
Every
keep
movement
them
will have a
if
purpose.
you, like,
to increase
die,
the
but, like,
fidelity
you
and
get
feel of
2
even
more
the smallest
kills, you can
elements,
still
modelers,
get another
animators, and
score
concept artists
streak.
all work side
You know
by
what I mean?
side, planning for every point of contact with
Like,
every
that was
gun,
a perk at one
every
point,
stance,
but I think
and
they just
position,
did that normally
every
now, and it's
scenario.
gonna be
Thanks
horrible.
to increased dynamic bone counts, we've been able to enhance the effects of physics and gravity on what you carry, from the weight of your gear, like pouches and grenades, to the way a wall
Operator.
chain or rope sways as you sprint. Your entire operator will move more naturally than ever. Here's 4 specific ways movement has improved through new cutting-edge techniques in animation and programmatic movement. The first is sprint takeoff. This is the feature that gives your operator a running start. You start with a little sprint and then it slows down to normal speed. This lets you feel the momentum of like where you're going and where you're going to end up. We wanted to preserve the fluidity and fun of an operator's ability to slide. In Black Ops Cold War, when you
Whoa.
slide, you start and end in a crouch position in a believable way. This allows 2-player movement states to function better as one, all while improving gameplay and enhancing pace. Footstep control also plays a big part of the new movement system. Go faster and you'll make more noise. Of course, we still have Ninja as a perk, but Ninja is no longer the only way to keep quiet. Whether or not you're crouched, how loud you get is now directly tied to how fast you're moving. Lastly, we've incorporated a classic jump with a much more natural height, which will very briefly slow you down on landing. Our goal in all of these movement
Did you see how
mechanics is
far
to
that
ensure
slide
operators'
was?
actions are not just
Yep.
authentic, but intuitive. When you press a
Oh, that's
button
gonna
or
suck.
a key, you should always feel in control of your operator. And this system has been built to translate your decisions into dynamic movement more seamlessly than ever. The era of the game might be the 80s, but the characters you play
Ninja
will move and
as a
shoot like
perk?
the world's most highly skilled operators.
Signature combat. It isn't just how a gun is shot, it's how that gun feels, how it sounds, how it's designed to create a combat experience. And combat isn't just about conflict, it's also movement. So the fluid ways in which your operators shift around the AO and carry the gear you outfit them in is just as important as the choices you give them. Choices like the overhauled Create class system, or all those attachment possibilities in Gunsmith, or the new ways you can earn and deploy score streaks in the thick of battle. These combat initiatives work together to deliver the most intuitive, plausible, authentic, boots-on-the-ground experience possible, and they are at the heart of Black Ops Cold War. Now on that note, I'd like to introduce Miles, who's going to discuss some of the biggest innovations yet.
Thanks, Tony. All right, everyone, let's talk Warzone. You've seen how we're
Here we
pouring
go.
all into the Cold War multiplayer experience, but let's confirm it right here, right now. Black Ops Cold War will also usher in the next evolution of Call of Duty Warzone, continuing and expanding the blockbuster Battle Royale free-to-play experience. And it'll be a true evolution, with Warzone not merely picking up where the Modern Warfare climax left off narratively, but also interweaving the themes, locations, weapons, and vehicles of Black Ops Cold War right into the action. Cold War and Warzone will also share
Warzone, let's
post-launch
go!
content from a narrative standpoint across both the Battle Pass system and item shop content. This interlinks Call of Duty in ways that evolve the Warzone experience while delivering jaw-dropping
Cold
moments.
War will have
So yeah,
Warzone.
you can
Confirmed.
expect some surprises along the way. One surprise we're avoiding is the feeling of starting over. It's important to us that you can still use your characters and weapons and progression-related items, which is why investment and progress in Cold War is reflected in Warzone. While these are two very big games, from the beginning they've been built to work together. Your player experience is everything to us. So we're making sure Black Ops Cold War and Warzone share progression, with much of your previously earned Modern Warfare content, from weapons to cosmetics, still available for use in both Warzone and Modern Warfare. We're collaborating with our studio partners across Call of Duty to preserve continuity while building a new chapter of Warzone that'll immerse you into all of the best elements of Black Ops Cold War.
That's multiple studios totally committed to
you could
this new tradition of insane
use your cosmetics from Modern Warfare.
We can't wait for you to see how
Cold War.
Verdansk and all of Call of Duty will evolve in the year ahead. But that sense of interconnectedness, it extends beyond just Warzone. That's why I'm excited to confirm that Black Ops Cold War will not only support cross-platform play,
how is this gonna work?
Wait.
Also deliver cross-generation play to the game. That's because
Let's go!
War is, at its heart, a connected experience. And playing together on whatever platforms you prefer only betters that experience. Cross-play and cross-progression across current and next-generation systems across all modes. That won't be easy, but it's worth it to allow fans who have never had a chance to play together to squad up and deploy. No barriers between them.
Platform and
With the
cross-generation.
Battle Pass system delivering a steady stream of post-launch content, Black Ops Cold War will be the very first cross-platform, cross-generation Call of Duty experience.
Bro, this is
Making
Eric,
it
can
the
you mute you?
deepest game in franchise history. Vaughn, where do we go next?
Yeah, Miles. On the subject of platforms, we've got a very special guest, Mark from Enox.
Hey, what's up, Van? On behalf of Enox, we are extremely excited and proud to bring Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War to Battle.net as the lead PC developer. PC continues to be a critically important pillar of game development for the Call of Duty franchise. In addition to the major improvements we have made to Call of Duty PC in the past, including uncapped frame rates, high refresh rate support, and customized field of view, we're always looking for ways to improve features and customizable settings. One of the biggest improvements this year is that the Black Ops engine now runs on DirectX 12. This has led to a huge improvement in terms of performance and latency.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
For players
I've seen
who prioritize
enough. I'm happy.
immersive gameplay,
So, peace.
Alright.
A story we can't wait for you to uncover.
Because I don't
experience.
play PC.
You've seen us challenge ourselves to not only innovate on classic game modes, but introduce a new generation of instant classics. Modes like VIP Escort and Combined Arms Domination. You'll see that duo played today, and it's just the start, as we've got massive drops of free content planned post-launch, including new and limited time modes. No matter what type of multiplayer gamer you are, you'll find something for you. Tying it all together is that signature combat you love. Grounded and always realistic, you'll move fast and fluid. Feel powerful when you need to be, and customized just the way you want to be. The new Creative Class and Score Streak systems give you even more of what you love, infusing more control and cinematic moments with less friction between you and the gameplay than ever before. And this is a true connected experience. Warzone and Cold War. The events in one will impact the events in the other, expanding Call of Duty in new ways you've never seen before. And Black Ops Cold War is not only a cross-platform game, but it's also a cross-generation cross-platform game. Now, that should be the end of our show, but this wouldn't be a Black Ops multiplayer reveal without some Black Ops style mind games. We have talked a lot today about what Black Ops is, how it feels, what it does, but for over 10 years, Black Ops is also something else. A game that consistently presses the boundaries about what multiplayer means. Our team relentlessly looks for opportunities to offer new types of multiplayer experiences. In Black Ops Cold War, we're excited to be launching an entire new category of multiplayer gameplay called Fireteam. This new format of multiplayer brings together everything that we loved about making Cold War and everything you'll love about playing Cold War. Across every Fireteam mission and mode, you'll discover some of the most imaginative game loops we have ever designed. The Fireteam format allows us to emphasize teamwork and reward creativity, and it allows you to do things you've never done in Black Ops multiplayer before. You'll fight in squads of 4 called Fireteams. You'll deploy into larger maps, play fast, pushing through multiplayer objectives and modes that demand quick thinking. The action won't just affect you, but the environment you battle in. Enter Fireteam Dirty Bomb, one of the most unique game loops we've ever imagined. You and your team must search for uranium. Then, deliver that uranium to Dirty Bombs positioned around the map. Deposit uranium and detonate the bomb. Now, avoid radioactive fallout as you navigate a toxic battlefield. Every decision you make impacts your survival rate and your success rate. We can't wait to tell you even more about Fireteam Dirty Bomb and the other Fireteam modes and maps in the weeks ahead as we get closer to our public beta. I guess there's only one thing left to do. Let's play Black Ops Cold War.
All right. It's just playing the, what's it called again? All right. Why are so many people spamming L? It's just playing the trailer again.
Punch that top guard. Secure the sub.
Yeah.
I'll take care of this.
Alright, so far it looks really good. We're gonna wait a little bit and just wait for the trailer to be done and see if there's anything after. Get these numbers up because I'm pretty sure we're at 74. Yeah. Why is it bugging out so
Back in
much?
Modern Warfare and Warzone.
Zombies. There it is. Let's go. Here, I'm gonna go back just a second so we can see.
That's to the Woods Operator Pack in Modern Warfare and Warzone.
No, they changed the sound of the zombies. Dude, I'm so excited. Bidding.
Welcome to the Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War Worldwide Multiplayer Reveal.
The devs from Treyarch just gave us our first look into the details around the next generation of global combat for Cold War multiplayer, so thank you, team.
We are pumped to start showcasing all the different deniable operations and signature combat experiences they've been talking about. This right here is where we step into the awesome chaos of multiplayer, and wow, does what they've got on tap this year look good.
We're going live with Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War multiplayer, bringing you action from dozens of top creators and CDL pros from across the planet, from their homes to our studio to you in a way and scale we've never done before. Each one of them is about to deep dive into the game, and we'll be jumping on board. Worldwide reveal also means that you're about to get your first good look at the highly competitive VIP escort mode.
Alright, I don't really care about that anymore because we should be done. Now people are saying W because of zombies. Alright, did I miss anything? Let me put you guys on a different scene real quick. I'll close that and get everything set up real quick. Ow. Alright, boom. Connect it. Go back to live scene. Alright. Let's get on Call of Duty. Alright, let's check all these new bundles. Was that MP7? Yeah. I like that look on it though. That was the only pack. Alright, I'm gonna go use the restroom. I'm gonna put you guys on be right back scene. Be back here in a second. Alright, I am back. Let me turn back on the music. Ah, I hate this chair. Alright. Give me 1 sec. Alright, give me 1 sec. I'm gonna post the trailer. Take a little bit to upload. So in the meantime, let me switch back. All right. For the first time, I actually get shipment. Why? Wait, is that the right? Yeah. Come here. Come here. Or not, whatever. Holy crap.
Capture a suspended convoy. Take it to hospital.
That's...
10 seconds. Friendly VTOL on station for Allied UAV overhead. Next hard point. Let's go. Hard point secure.
I don't know why I shot at him.
I got your six. Friendly VTOL on station for overwatch.
I need to get rid of that sight. Make my ADS lower. Location secured.
Enemy contact.
So I can't move because my teammates are blocking me.
Enemies taking the hard point. Get out. We've got the hard point. Handled yourselves well. Report to brief.
Oh, that sucked. Okay, 1 second. close Discord. Oh, come on. Dude, what the heck? Keep pressing on that one on accident. Finally. I'm gonna mute this real quick so you guys don't have to hear that. Almost done. I think we're good now. hate when it does this. Come on. It's being really slow right now. Unplug that. Plug this back in. What should we get? Come on. Why is this being so slow right now? Holy crap. It's not even loading in, so I might just have to end the stream there because it's not letting me even add another window so I could show my gameplay, so sucks. See, I'm tapping on it, it's not doing anything at all. Here we go. Wait. Window capture. That. Think I got it back up, but it's been pretty choppy. And now it's not even showing it. That's cool. Alright, well, then I guess I just have to end stream there. Yep, disconnected again. Unless I could restart it. Alright, it's pretty stable right now.
The Home Depot has news that will come as great comfort to your bathroom or bedroom. Right now, get beautiful savings on soft, comfortable bath towels, fresh bed linens, pillows, and cozy comforters. See it all online. Order
and it's doing it again.
Delivery right to your door. That's not just news, that's decor like never before. Save on select bedding and bath.